We all remember the actor who played Devi's father in the hit Netflix series Never Have I Ever. Well, the Indian origin American star Sendhil Ramamurthy is back with his recently released Bollywood film Do Aur Do Pyaar. In an exclusive conversation with WION, Ramamurthy talks about his childhood, his latest Indian release, and the election fever in both India and the United States. Take a look.
Hi, this is Sendhil Ramamurthy, and you are watching me on WION. I thought that it was a remarkable script. I just thought that it was such a unique, mature, non-judgmental look at relationship. And then, of course, the cherry on top was working with Vidya. You know, I was dying to do that. My favorite scene is actually the opening scene. I love the way that we approached that scene too, because Vidya and I started to improv the scene as Vikram and Kavya before the camera started rolling. So we just started to talk as the characters, and I started to flirt with her and she started to flirt back, and then Shirsha said action, and then we went into the dialogue that was actually written. I feel like brown people in the West, it's not allowed to be messy, if that makes any sense. Everybody is a good student. Everybody has all of their stuff together. They're gonna go to university and then either be a doctor or an engineer and get married, have 2.4 children and live that kind of perfect life. And that's just not real life. You know, I love the fact that, you know, Do Aur Do Pyaar shows, you know, extramarital affairs. You know, not that I'm encouraging extramarital affairs, but they happen. Some people have a facility with language and some don't, and I'm one of the people who don't. It's just, I find learning languages really difficult, and it's hilarious because my wife is fluent in 5 languages, my kids are fluent in 3 languages, and I can barely speak English. You know, my family speaks Kannada. You know, we're all from South India and Bangalore, and I can, when people are having a conversation, I can understand everything they're saying, but I couldn't respond. Growing up, you're split between 2 cultures, right? You're not quite sure where you belong. Like, never have I ever have actually made that easier for I hope it's made it easier for the younger generations, you know, coming up to kind of, you know, bridge that gap and realize that you can honor both. You don't want to cut any one culture out, and I think that's the struggle. I feel a lot of anxiety on both sides, you know, in the US and India. It feels like it's kind of a pivotal time. We need to compromise, but I don't think anybody likes to compromise. Everybody wants to have exactly what they want, right? And that's not how democracy works. And it's going to be a really interesting next kind of 6 months to a year to see where everything shakes out. I'm curious to find out myself.